Growing concerns from Republican lawmakers worry the GOP's agenda may be at risk following a series of controversies from the Trump administration. Congressman Mac Thornberry, chairman of the House Armed Service Committee, telling the Wall Street Journal, quote, "I am concerned that continual political drama will drain the energy away from real accomplishments." But House Speaker Paul Ryan is insisting Republicans will still be able to pass legislation.
We're going to walk and chew gum at the same time. We're going to keep doing our jobs. We're going to keep passing our bills. We're going to keep advancing our reforms that we were elected to advance while we do all these other things that are within our responsibility.
Here now is Republican Congressman Louie Gohmert of Texas. He's a member of the House Freedom Caucus. Sir, thank you for joining us. Just about an hour ago, I was talking to Congressman Duncan Hunter, and I looked very busy behind him. There was a lot of noise. It seemed like work was going on in spite of the fact that there seems to be total panic over this memo. Are you guys still working on things?
Well, absolutely. And actually, the only time that there's been a thought at all about Comey has been reporters asking questions, because in the meantime, just had a meeting on tax reform, talking about that. Had hearings on two different hearings today that I've had, and none of those were about Comey. But speaking of Comey, I'm amazed that an FBI director, a former prosecutor, would be confessing to a crime the way it appears that he is. He, under the law, 18 U.S. Code provision, also 128 U.S.C., anyone who is a lawyer that's participating in Department of Justice, who has someone attempt through them to obstruct justice, it's got to be immediately reported.
How do we know?
And if this
I don't want to run out of time, sir, and I don't want to interrupt you.
And well, but if it happened a couple of months ago, then it sounds like,
who would he need to report it to?
Then he has got to report it immediately. And I've heard no evidence that he reported that there was someone trying to obstruct justice back at the time. It sounds like he waited only until it was politically expedient, which would make it a crime for him.
Okay.
So the Attorney General may want to look at taking the Fifth Amendment before he convicts himself.
Okay, let me ask you real quick. The first thing you said that you were talking about before was tax reform. That's what our viewers talk about. Are we going to still do that this year?
We've got to do it this year. The economy needs it. The American people need it. And, that's more important to my constituents, what I've been hearing, than any of the other topics that the media has been talking about today.
All right, Congressman, we're going to hold you to it. I wish we had more time, but we've had so much breaking news. Come back and tell us how it's going. You promise?
All right, you got it.
Okay, good. Thank you.